There's no breeze. The sun is baking the boat. You're hot and you're at anchor. Is there a way to shift more air around, especially in parts of that boat that don't have hardwired fans? Hi, I'm Nika Waters, and welcome to the Boat Galley Podcast. Today I'm talking about a 12-volt box fan that Carolyn has found really helps on those sticky days. And yes, it's absolutely worth making room for. Today's episode of the Boat Galley Podcast is sponsored by Sailrite, the one-stop shop for all of your DIY canvas and upholstery projects. From heavy-duty portable sewing machines to fabric foam and everything in between, Sailrite's outstanding customer support and free how-to videos empower you to sew for your boat, your home, and more. Visit sailrite.com to get started on your DIY journey. Sure, you can use your Sailrite and your DIY to make a cool wind scoop. You also sometimes can't leave your hatches open. So how do you get more air zooming around the boat, especially in the spots where it's not hardwired? On Calypso, we've used a bunch of wind scoops. We've used a bunch of Caframo fans, and we love them. They last for a long time. But sometimes it would be really nice to move more air when you're working in places where you don't have permanently mounted fans. Sometimes the cockpit would be a spectacular spot to have extra breeze going. Carolyn's answer is the Endless Breeze 12-volt box fan. There's actually a link to one found at Camper Parts World, or I think there's another one called the Boundless Breeze, which has only slightly less positive ratings. The deal with this thing is it's a portable box fan with 12-inch blades and a cigarette lighter plug. The fan has 3 speeds. Low uses 1.2 amps and high 2.6 amps. And the low usually provides Carolyn and Dave with plenty of breeze on Barefoot Gal. She bought a 12-volt and USB power strip and a 12-volt, 12-foot-long extension cord so that she can share an outlet between the laptop and the fan, as well as move that fan kind of anywhere on the boat. In the cockpit, in the aft cabins, in the sail locker, in the salon, pointing right where you want it. Yes, when friends told Carolyn about these and she first checked them out, she was really a little bit shocked at how expensive they were. $80. She did looking into alternatives, and there definitely are some 12-volt fans that are available for half the price. But all the ones that she looked at were smaller and didn't move remotely as much air for the power used. Carolyn took a deep breath, checked out all of the reviews, and of course, when you read reviews on Amazon, you know that you see the great ones and the awful ones, and you worry a little bit. She took a deep breath and bought it and was super, super glad that she did. She's had no problem with her fans, and she's had it for a long time and doesn't store it any special place or anything like that. It does take some storage space. I know for us on Calypso that it's about 13 by 13 with feet, and the handle a little larger would make it a little bit tough for us on our tiny boat to find a place to store it. But Barefoot Gal is not a huge boat either. And honestly, between the power used and the fact that you can move it around and that it moves a whole lot of air, that's actually kind of spectacular and super helpful. So if you're looking for a way to have some portable ventilation that's not always hardwired in, you might want to take a look at this. It might make your days less hot, less sticky, and a little bit more breezy, no pun intended. I can't wait to share an anchorage with you, and whether we've got fans going or not, we'll be able to toast to this incredible lifestyle and the joy that we feel with being able to share it. Thank you so much for listening to the Boat Galley Podcast. We love hearing from our listeners. One of the things that we try hard to do at the Boat Galley Podcast and the Boat Galley in general is to make boat life better with tips and ideas and little tricks and little things that we've found work really well and might not just occur to you, even if it's something small like this. If you found something useful or entertaining, please don't forget to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review and share us with your friends. Have the most spectacular week.